Hey everybody, it is June 16th, 2009. I'm Sonic Sons, and I'm here to talk about stuff I know nothing about. Kind of. I'm thinking of titling this video, The Great Unknown. And if the words The Great Unknown appeared near this box, which is the video that appears presumably on the internet somewhere, then I guess you know I went with that title. So Socrates said, I believe, that the first step to wisdom is admitting that you know nothing. And what the second step is, I'm not sure. I guess we don't know, because we know nothing. I don't suppose anyone literally knows nothing. We probably know something, just an extremely, extremely small amount compared to all the stuff that could be known. Which is rather scary, you might say. Rather daunting. Or perhaps rather inspiring. Certainly gives us a bunch of stuff to do. Stuff to find out. Look, I still have 2 hands. I still have this tripod. It's amazing. The great unknown can be a source of, well, you guessed it, just about anything. On the positive side of things, hope. The notion that if nothing is certain, then, for instance, say, some of the really bad things in the world might not be so permanent as we think they are. So unchangeable, or unavoidable, or even things that have already happened. This is interesting. I mean, if you think about some constants, some dependable things, was it Ben Franklin or someone who said, you know, we can be certain of nothing except death and taxes. Well, taxes is one subject. But think about death for a bit, and how everyone has to die at some point, right? That's just the way of the world. Unless, of course, we don't. See my previous video, Immortality is Fine by Me, which first went into the general, ethics of immortality, and whether or not someone would want to do that with, as you might guess from the title of the video, I thought that would be a great idea. Life is good, death is generally bad, and furthermore, alluded to science, which is currently in progress, sort of working on stuff. Not to necessarily flick a switch and make everything, you're perfectly immortal now, but to greatly extend lifespan. Who knows? The first person to reach the age of 200 may be already alive. That's an interesting thought. And what about the people who are already dead? Are we talking about zombies now? Are we about to bring the dead back to life? No. What I mean to get around to is how someone is dead, and they're dead, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it, right? As far as I'm aware, sure, I don't have any zombie voodoo magic here about to tell you or something. I don't got anything lying around. But I'm aware of the great unknown. And it's in the absolute hypothetical. Like, I'm not talking about something that might happen next Tuesday or something, but just in general, like, are you sure of, for instance, the fact that someone is entirely, irredeemably, unstoppably gone? Is anything gone? In an absolute way? Put it this way. It turns out space-time is curved. You may not know what that means, but it's a real thing. I didn't just make that up. Einstein and so forth found out that space and time are sort of intertwined, and then time itself is like malleable. Like, you know, heard the thing, if you go like near the speed of light and then time passes at a different rate from your perspective than it does for other people's perspectives, and then like if you're near a gravitational field, time is different and stuff, and Einstein himself actually said that the forward progression of time, as we know it, is an illusion, apparently. Very persistent one, apparently. Like, there are several equations that actually work out backwards. Like, where A cause B cause C. Actually, C could cause B cause A, as far as we know. And crap, what do we know?